Hello, welcome to this video. This video is the beginning of day 9. So yesterday we did quite a bit, right? We actually cleaned, or is that the day before? We cleaned up a whole bunch of stuff around the house, as well as doing career agent missions, right? Career agent missions. There's 12 sets. There's something easy to do. If you're just looking for something to do, something easy, something to pass the time, something that doesn't take too much attention, something that's better than binding. I think it's better than binding just because binding isn't going to give you any statics increase. And the money per hour is pretty low. If you're doing safe binding, right? I think we just checked the Veldespar in high security space. I think like binding was 2.4 mil, so we completely avoided it. If we're just making 2.4 mil an hour binding in high security space, doing Veldespar in a safe binding place, might as well just not even play and come back, take breaks, and do some career agents to get some statics for them. Something to do, or security missions or something. Because you literally run one security mission, and then with the loot and everything, I think you make like 2.4 billion by the time you're done the mission, usually some more. So the thing we got was 50,000 credits for today, right? That's today's reward. And we have 5 skills completed, right? We were trading the maneuvering skills to increase our ship's movement speed for doing the career missions. So something we have to do is log on to the characters. We have to check the skilling spree, right? Check the skilling spree, check their industry, and then that's everything that we needed to do for the alts. That's it. So just every morning, log on, whenever you're gonna log on. Your skills are gonna trade overnight, right? So whatever skills you had there, they would have trained overnight, which is the best part of this game, right? So it just says kill one NPC, get 2,500 skill points. So let's just go check this, right? Security level 1. Check to see if it's going to be a difficult mission or anything. Steal 10 banded for the jet cans. So it looks like it's just going to be a one jump, right? So we set destination. We just need to kill one NPC. The way we can do it is just by doing a security mission, right? So I wonder if there's just going to be like a one enemy there, that's it. And we check our industry over here, right? We check industry on the left here if we dragged it over here. And we just want to check our science jobs in the morning. So these things are just out researching, right? We're going to have to come back tomorrow and they'll all be done. We deliver them. Then we just throw it back on the queue. So that was the industry for this character, right? So we have everything here. We have ammo. We have our ship fit. We just undock, go do a mission. It'll it's just something to do. Better than just going around to a belt and shooting an NPC or something. Here, gradually, we're going to be getting a Caldari Navy reputation. And eventually we could run like level 2 security missions if we could fly the cruiser, right? If we could eventually get these guys to the cruiser, carousel cruiser, maybe they could do level 2 missions. Because I think drones is good, but it just takes so long to train, right? You need drones 5, light drones. Well, you need drones 5 to be able to send 5 drones out. That's the thing. Drones 5 to be able to send 5 drones out. And they're better as Tech 2, I imagine. But if we could just get the Carousel Cruiser, which we're used to, the Carousel Caldari Cruiser, that thing's amazing for running level 2 missions. We get it on these characters. And then they just have to go run a level 2 mission in that ship. That's it. Yeah, because we already trained them into the Caldari Destroyer, right? They can fly this ship. So all we do is just start conversation. We have to warp to this place. And we need to collect 10 of these ores, right? For the pirate's jet cad. So is the pirate actually abiding at this one, right? Because last time, the pirate was attacking a defenseless miner. We went to go try to save him. And is this pirate biding and putting out jet cads? Then it even tells you, right? Jet cad mining has become a common practice among copsters. One ship mines, ejects the ore, and continues on its way. Another ship will then pick up the ore and deliver it to the nearest station. This can save you time for larger mining ops, but it also carries a risk that the jettisoned ore might be swiped by a quick, if unscrupulous thief. So these guys are mining here, right? Say these guys are mining. They can even be like players. Say these players are mining here. They're sitting here mining. I guess these are their guards, I guess. Cause, oh no, it is a miner. It is a miner. So these are miners. Mercenary rook miner. So these are pirates that are out mining right now. Or we could say they're like players that are out mining and they're just jet catting, so they want to save space. They don't want to dock up so much. But you could come up here and loot it, and then you'd have a suspect timer so anybody could attack you, right? So you wouldn't actually do this to another player. So there we go. We stole their ore. Now let's get out of here. All we came to do was steal this miner's ore. Because we have nothing better to do with our lives, right? We have nothing better to do with our lives but go to a random asteroid belt and steal ore from the miners. That's our lives, right? That's what we do in this game. So that's that quest. Oh, we had to kill one NPC. That's right. We had to kill one NPC. So we're going to have to go back. We had to actually kill one of them. The killing spree. We weren't even thinking about it. That's how it would be if you were trying to steal someone's mining CAD, right? Like, let's go. I don't think you could go near any gates or anything. You'd have to find like a dead point in space. We can stop the ship. Stop the ship. Start a conversation. Warp back there. Warp to location. So there's 3 ships there, right? We have to at least destroy one of them. We forgot about that. That's the whole point of this skilling spree if it's on. So if this skilling spree isn't happening for the day, we don't have to do it, right? There could be like some other type of event. It could say like the other one. It was like go do a 1v1 against somebody in a battleship. It's like these characters can't really fly battleships, so we couldn't complete that event, right? Or if it's like do an abyssal dead space thing, maybe we don't want to risk it at the moment. Or something. Or maybe it just takes a while to set up that. But maybe we could do a water alt or something. So we just go through here. We killed the one enemy. We got our skilling spree. We don't actually have to kill these guys, right? But we could, right? We'll kill before we go. That'll give us some extra bounty. There you go. So we stole the miner's jet CAD. And then we came back. And then we killed the miners. So that's something. If you were doing that to another player, though, Concord would come and blow up your ship as soon as you attack them, right? So let's just try to compare this pirate mission to if it was like real player. If it was a real player, there'd be a lot more risk than that. This is how we can practice that, I guess, right? If you wanted to go, your life wanted to be you water asteroid belts, then steal ore from miners, and then blow them up. This mission teaches you how to do that. So we just dock up, complete the mission, do the skilling spree, so we can save these skilling points, right? I think we saved the 25,000 from yesterday. So we could use these to get Laboratory Operation 4 to get an extra spot, but we already remapped these characters in memory. So it would make more sense to pause the training out there, and it'd make more sense to spend these skill points on perception and willpower skills like spaceship command and maybe missiles and gunnery, right? You throw a Caldari Destroyer up to the top, unlock a Caldari Cruiser, and then start getting some missile skills or something, and spend any points into learning that, right? Caldari Cruiser. We should be able to buy this on this character, right? We view market details, maybe get our all characters into a Caldari Cruiser, so it's going to cost 1 million. So the jumps, right? It's just going to be like 1 jump away. Oh, 2 jumps away. Over at Jeddah. So let's just do this. Location, set destination. We got like almost $20 million on this character, so that's good. So we just go here, complete the mission. We just did the mission to get our skilling spree. And over time, if we just do that each day, right? Over time, if we do that each day, our standings would over time just go up, right? 0.14 just from completing those missions already. So that's how that works. So let's just go do that. Undock. Go pick up the skill book. So if there's some skill books we need on the character, we can probably go buy them. Weird enough by doing the career agent missions, and weird enough by doing a project discovery, right? If you need money or something, you can still do project discovery. I think it still gives you like 60k. This one looks so complicated, right? Sometimes they're easy to complete, sometimes they're complicated to complete. Like there's so many ways it could be. But basically, you just go here. If you need money in your account for some reason, if you have some extra time to burn, then you can just project discovery, right? Maybe as you're warping towards a place, right? I think it earns you like maybe 1.5 million a day. 63, 600, 1.2, maybe like 1.2 or 1.5 billion a day. So it would add up, right? Maybe like, I don't know, 45, 90, over 100 million a month if you did it. But who's going to be doing that? Who's going to be doing Project Discovery every day after you unlock level 3 security missions? Probably nobody, because you just go do a level 3 security mission, and then you get more than that. Plus statics with them, right? As you do the level 3 securities, you're getting statics with Caldari Navy. This thing, especially on all characters, right? We don't get any experience. So you can do that, or you go to your main character. Your main character can do Project Discovery if you want. Rank his thing up. But we're even looking at the price of the lab coat, right? The lab coat only costs like 2.25 million. So I guess we just don't do Project Discovery anymore, right? So we'll wait till we dock up at the station here. Alright. So now that we're inside the station, right? We just go to our skills up here. And we can buy the Caldari Cruiser skill book. View market details. Should be sold for $1 million at any of the schools, any of the academies, right? School of Applied Knowledge, State Water Academy, Science and Trade Institute School, School of Applied Knowledge. This is where you find all the books. You just have to fly to one of these stations and they will be there. I think we need light missiles as well, right? Caldari Cruiser. Eject the skill book. Says that's going to take like 8 hours to trade it, right? Yeah, 8 hours. That's only because we remapped to int memory, so it's going to be slowed down a little bit. So that's why we want to spend skill points to trade these ones, right? You trade them manually slower because you remapped. So we spend skill points, and laboratory would be sped up, so we'd want to trade those manually. So we have the Caldari Cruiser skill book up here, right? I think we need light missiles. We need missile launcher operation level 2. Be able to use them, right? Then we go here to update it. Then we need light missiles, so we have the skill book ready. So there we go. Instead, that would unlock rapid light missile launcher. Alright, perfect. And then we can see if we need like energy upgrades too. So we could probably get this thing. Energy upgrades 2. That unlocks a really good module for these, right? Especially for the Caldari things, right? Caldari ships. Because this thing improves the shields of them too, right? Not this one. The reactor control unit. The power diagnostic system. Just requires energy upgrades level 2. But what this does is increases your shield hit point bonus. Shield recharge rate bonus. And it also increases your capacitor recharge rate. Capacitor bonus. And increases your power grid a little bit. This thing's just amazing for Caldari ships. So it's just level 2 energy grid upgrades. That's it. So I think engineering is int memory, right? So we can look, we can right click, check, show information, check to see what the attributes are. These should be perception, willpower, because they're ship skills and weapon skills and everything else other skills. So we have that. So we probably could trade them instantly, right? Caldari Destroyer 3, Caldari Cruiser, we could fly it. Missile Launcher Operation 2, light missiles. We could use missiles, and we get energy upgrades 2. So if we wanted to get into this cruiser, we could get into this cruiser right now. And then we could just run like level 2 security missions. And it would make level 1 security missions easier if we did those. Wonder if we should do that then, right? Well, think about it. We have everything required to fly it. All we'd have to do is apply the skill points, and then without even trading, we would be able to fly it. I don't think there's anything else, right? If we do need skill books in the future, maybe you come back and get them, but it looks like they give you all the shield books. Give you all the shield books, that's it. These things, missile bombardment. Maybe we can buy these things, right? 10% to maximum missile velocity, flight time per level. So let's also just buy these missile skill books, right? Sort by price, it should be 100,000 in any of these school stations. So it says that we don't have the skill book because it shows this red book beside it. These blue ones, we do have it. Target navigation, 10% decrease of the factor of velocity for missiles. Yeah, so we can buy this one, right? This one costs 90,000. And we got rapid launch, 3% bonus to missile launcher rate of fire. Might as well just buy this one. So I think today we're gonna start working on getting our alts into the culinary cruiser, right? So I think that's it. Let's just check to see what all of them are, right? Because I think there's some more, right? Well, I guess so there's like missile projection, 10% bonus to missile velocity per level. So what is the requirements for this, right? Missile launcher operation level 3. So we know that if we get missile launcher operation level 3, this will unlock some new skills, right? Have prerequisites for. So let's just inject these skill books we got. Missile bombardment, rapid launch, and target navigation. So now these have turned blue over here, right? So that means we know that skill. So also, I thought it unlocks more. I guess not. Then we can even just throw these up too, right? Missile launcher operation 3 was supposed to unlock something, wasn't it? Missile projection, missile velocity. Here we go. So it also unlocked missile projection. We just have to like click on a different skill tab, then click it back to update it by the looks of it. So now we have the requirements to trade this on the skill tree, which is just missile launcher operation 3, and we have that. And then if we wanted to, we could like throw these on here, right? I think these go on after missile launcher operation 3, right? So using that missile bombardment, maybe bring it to like 2 or something. Maybe bring a rapid launch up to level 2. And I think we can like sort these by the time it takes to trade, right? Target navigation prediction. I'm sure these would just help them a little bit. I mean, maybe even just level 1 for right now, right? Maybe even just up to level 1 for right now. The missile launcher operation 3. We have the book. We have that. 10% bonus to velocity. So this would make them be able to shoot from farther away. I guess that would help getting more shooting range, right? So we have something like that to add on. We just need missile launcher operation 3 before we can even start learning that. So there we go. We just throw the one. Decide if we want to trade these. And then if we want to get more into doing laboratory on this character, we could pause trading on our main character for a day, and then resume trading on here. Pause trading on our main character for a day, do some trading on here, get laboratory operation 4, maybe some other skills, right? Yeah, I guess laboratory operation 5 would be important because it adds more skill slots. So take like 1 week. 1 week just to unlock laboratory operation 5 on both of them. We have to unlock it on our main character too. That would definitely be a long-term goal to get that thing. So there we go. We got these skill books. We'll leave here, right? We got those. I think we got everything that we needed. Maybe there's like something in navigation or something, like acceleration control. 5% bonus to movement speed. Like there would be little things that you could get on them. That just might help them 10% reduction in afterburn capacitor needs, right? Might just be like small little things that might help them if there's skills that trade quick, right? Because I mean, it just takes 26 minutes, 13 minutes. You could throw a bunch of these cheap skills, trade your alt for a day, and then that would just help their combat abilities quite a bit. So there we go. If we need some more, we could come back and get some more, but it looks like we pretty much have everything we need. I don't think we're going to fly a battle cruiser anytime soon. I think it's just the cruiser, but we could eventually upgrade to it, right? So we can even like buy it if we want, right? Call that a battle cruiser. If we want to fly the Drake, get into level 3 missions on the alt. So where's the battle cruiser? Here it is. View market details. If you wanted to spend 2.5 million, I think. So you have 18 million. That's all right. 2.5 million. And now we're getting closer to be able to fly the battle cruiser on the alt. So like we said, it's just good to have different characters that can fly ships. Just so if your main character is like living somewhere, if he's like far away out of high security, if he's in the null security, if you're out in a wormhole exploring, or if you just want to explore with these characters to make it safer for your main, all 3 of these characters could do their own things in different separate areas of space. Because I know I've done that. I've went out on my on somebody, on my main character, yeah. We went through wormholes, went to zero security space, we went exploration, going to find a relic and data sites, and then we made our way back. I'm pretty sure we had to log out there because it was so late we couldn't find our way back, right? We had to log out, then log back in the morning, and then go back. What we're trying to say is you can get stuck out in some point of space, and then you can have trouble finding your way back if there's like gate caps or you have no way to get back. Then it's good to have a character set up that you can at least do something with them on them. So you have battle cruiser trade, right? We have the skill book. We learned that, and I think we just need we're gonna need heavy missiles, right? Show information requirements 14 hours. We just need light missiles 3. That's it. So we already have everything to trade into heavy missiles, right? We just need light missiles 3. Then we get heavy missiles 125,000. And then when we get the Drake, then they'll be able to use the heavy missiles. All right. So I guess that was another thing. That was it, right? That's just Tech 2 missiles. That would probably be quite a bit. Target navigation, rapid launch. I guess that's everything, right? We just need heavy missiles, right? Cruise missiles are the biggest ones. Yep. So this just needs heavy missiles level 3, missile launcher operation level 5 to use that. So this is just for weapons for a battleship then. So you can trade into the weapons on your alt, right? Over time, we might even be able to trade into using a battleship, right? So we got that. Heavy missiles. All we have to do is go to personal assets, perimeter, tranquility, trading tower. I think this is where we usually were, right? Or no, it's this one where we're running the missions. Set destinations to the perimeter 2 Moon 1 Culinary Navy assembly plant where the missions are. So there we go. We did a little bit more things on our alts then. We got these characters ready, so in the future they'll be able to fly much better ships. So we'll be able to have a little bit more use for them. And did the skilling spree. So all we're going to do, fly to this place, dock up, log out, go to our other character, and then maybe do the same thing, right? So we'll pause the video. We'll be back. Alright. So we're going to do the same thing for the other character, right? So we might even go to Jeddah. We might actually get a culinary cruiser, right? Might actually go pick one up and fit one out. Since this character can trade into it, it's something to think about, right? But for now, he's done for everything. We got him the skill books. We can just go to our other character, right? And as we're doing this, our other main character, he's trading his skills, right? So this is also just something to do to avoid a burnout from just having one character, right? You're sitting there, you have one character, you're doing the same thing all the time. You're just watching your skills trade all the time on that one character. You're like, that skill is going to take 7 hours. We can use it right now. You go to your alts and do something on your alts for a bit. So if we have this, we go to the industry tab here. See if there's any science jobs to update, right? And there is. There's one down, deplete uranium. So we click deliver this, go to blueprints. And then we just have to add another blueprint. Right? Blueprints, current station. Oh no, perimeter tranquility research labs. So we can even do this from this other station. We're not actually inside this station here. So you can sit inside the station that has the edges to accept the missions from, right? And we can just update our jobs from here as well. So we can put this. This will be done in 1 day and 12 hours, right? Start that. That blueprint will be fully researched. And then we can just add something else here, right? Let's just add a gun up here, maybe. So I think time efficiency research is what we had trade, right? Oh, no, not yet. Alright. Is it going to take oh, it doesn't take 8 days. I thought it was going to take 8 days and 15 hours, but maybe that's just for medium guns. So it looks like the small guns could take 4 days, 12 hours. And if we trade research and advanced industry, they would trade quicker. They would research quicker. So it doesn't matter how long they trade. We just stick to the lower modules. So they're not going to take too long. Later, some of these things will take over 30 days to research. So for those things, you really want to get these up before you start researching those. So we get all the cheap, quick blueprints, like all the basic small ammunition, all the small weapons, all the small modules. Get those. Those research relatively quickly. And then later, as we go up to the medium weapons, medium ammunition, medium modules, they'll take longer to trade, which we'd want to level these up so we can research those faster, so it doesn't take as long. And then the large weapons, large ammo, and large modules, those will take even longer to research. Same with the ships, right? If we're researching ship blueprints, those will take a really long time. So that's why we avoid those at the beginning. So we did that. We did industry, scaling spree, right? Kill 5 NPCs, get 10,000 points. So that's good. So it could be kill 5 NPCs, get 2,500 points. Those days suck. Kill 5 NPCs, get 10,000 points. Those days are really good. And kill 10 NPCs, get 25,000 skill points. Like we got with the other character last night, right? So you get the scaling spree 3 times. Once per character. Once per character, once per day. And it could be up to 25,000 points. So we got our ship ready, right? Let's just check to see what the security mission is here, right? I don't think it's going to tell us to kill 5 people, right? Wait near the decommissioned jump gate for the pirate to come through and eliminate him. Alright. So I'm not sure there's going to be 5 people here, right? We can check on this other level 1 security mission. Oh, there's going to be a lot of, don't forget to use the acceleration gates. That's going to be a long mission, right? Let's just accept this one. Set that stage. That's just one jump away. Alright, we're going to complete this quest, complete the scaling spree, and then probably go buy these scaling books on this character. So it's going to be exactly like before, right? We just fly this destroyer, go do some security missions, and then we'll go buy the cruiser skill book, go buy the missile skill book. I think we need energy upgrades too, and then just throw everything onto the skill tree like it was before. So I wonder if we should pause the video or just do this mission, right? Pause the video, get everything done, go buy the skill books again. I think we already showed it in the video. Maybe there is a reason to show it twice, I'm not sure. I think we'll pause the video. Alright, so the last one, it just had one ship to destroy, but we're going to check out this one, right? Fair play, turnabout 5 out of 5. So this is the final quest in the quest chain. So it says it'll give us a little bit, but it says ships are generally designed to counter ships near their own size to a larger ship. The more trouble it has targeting a smaller ship. Often frigates pilots exploit this, ganging up in groups called wolf packs to take down larger ships. The long targeting time and slower tracking the larger ships make taking down these wolf packs difficult. Often the best countered wolf packs or other frigates, resulting in battles within battles. Right, it says take out the pirate fleet's support frigates, ignore all other ships. So I think there's going to be like battleships and battle cruisers there, and we don't have to fight them, but we can loot them, right? We can loot them. Because I think I remember this mission. This is even just a level 1 security mission, right? It's in the same system. So we have to do another security mission, because that mission just had one enemy in it. It was just like kill one enemy. But then I guess the final one at the chain, it's actually a pretty decent one if we remember correctly. So what we do is fly here, destroy these small ships. There's going to be a whole bunch of battleships. They're going to be battling each other. And then we can actually go and loot all of them. We should actually be able to go loot all of them at the end, right? So there's some battleships here, right? Battleship. Battleship, battleship. Battleship. And then some blue people should show up, right? So here's the guys within range here, right? Here's our targets. Our targets are the frigates over here. So we don't have to work right towards the frigates. We don't have to worry about the battleships over here, right? They're all over there. There's the battleships. If we tried to fight the battleships, we would probably get destroyed, right? Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're getting blown up over there, right? Somebody's blowing them up. Someone's blowing them up from somewhere. So I thought that blue ships would have warped in and blew them up. But they just blow up out there. So what this does, it's a level 1 security mission, but it allows you to get like a battleship loot. So you get battleship drops and battle cruiser drops. These are all like battle cruisers, right? I think so. Maybe they're cruisers. Yep, but you could essentially go and loot those battleships and get whatever items were inside them. See? Look at all the items over there. Yeah, it says we can dock up. We complete the mission if we want. But what we want to do for this one is go and loot all those wrecks. I think once they get blown up, right, they still have to blow up some more of those guys. The officer first class. We could even cover to salvage them if we want, right? If we had salvagers or salvage drones or something. Guess we need to get a way to salvage them, right? There we go. So the other one's warped off, it looks like it. Cruiser wreck, frigate wreck, battleship wreck. Yeah, so if we were able to salvage these things, we'd be able to salvage a battleship wreck. I guess it's just one of them, a Concorde battleship. But once we get up to level 4 security missions, there's actually going to be battleships inside the level 4 security missions. So we'll be able to get this loot more often, right? Or actually, I don't know if like a Concorde battleship is worth more than the other thing. Maybe not. So let's go around here. We'll loot everything. We'll see how much loot we got, right? We got 113,000. Alright, so it wasn't too much this time, right? 227,000. That was just for the one battleship wreck, though, right? So when we're like running level 4 security missions, we might be able to destroy battleships and get loot worth around that. Which is pretty much like the loyalty points you might earn for a level 1 or level 2 security mission. Or just the bounty or something. So it's going to be a lot easier to get money once we move up in the ranks, which we're working on, right? This one had a bit more, right? Maybe this Concorde officer badge, or maybe this thing, right? So it's actually like, 872,000, right? We just got 872,000 just for doing that. So comparing it to mining, right? If we were out there mining, it would take us like 15 to 20 minutes to get one inventory Veldesmart worth 600,000. However, we could just run a level 1 security mission, and then we could just kill one enemy and get 800,000 in loot. Plus all these other things, right? So that's why combat even seems better from the beginning. It's just so much easier to get money. In the time we mine one inventory, we just loot one ship. It's so good. Plus you get the random huge drops that are worth like millions, right? Those ones make it even more worth it. Those random drops. So I don't know. We got like 1.2 million in loot. We got like 1.2 million in loot, right? So it pretty much pays for the ship. So if we throw this, where's the inventory? Want to throw everything in the inventory, right? Throw everything in the item hanger, except for ammunition. Throw everything in here. And if we just look at our ship, right? So we'll check that. Now that we have that done. So we just made enough loot to pay for the ship. Just in that mission, 1.3 million. And we did complete the killing spree, yeah, right? So we're going to have to do another one. So you just sit here, complete mission, killing spree's over, destroy the warehouse, retrieve the sealed documents, limit the power threat, then return your agent with the goods. Alright. So we're just going to have to do another mission here, right? We'll come back when we're done it, maybe. Alright, so if we would have gone this mission from the beginning, right? This was like the first mission we did. We could have just completed the mission here, pretty much, right? It says destroy 5 enemies. There's 5 enemies here. If only we would have gotten this one. We could have just accepted one mission, completed it. Why aren't you firing on him? Yeah, so our killing spree is complete. I think we just have to loot something. So all you have to do is just hit the F1 button, right? I don't even think we have to keep on clicking them on the top. We just have to keep clicking fire to fire a new target. And they fall so quick in this thing. Just need to get like sealed cargo containers, right? Show. So you have to figure out how to get this. Where do we get this? Is it just in this building here, the pressure silo? Destroy the warehouse and retrieve the sealed containers. So you have to find a warehouse, right? So you have to right click, add a large climbable structure. See if there's a warehouse over here. Habitation module. Warehouse. Start base storage. So here's the warehouse, right? So we found the warehouse. We just have to lock onto it, destroy it, and then we just have to loot the secret documents, the small sealed cargo containers. Alright. So there we go. Just said destroy 5 NPCs. We got 10,000 skill points. So we got 12,500 skill points on this character. Skill experience done. We did a couple missions here. So we'll go turn this in, and then we'll go buy the skill books on this character. And then we might see if we can actually fit out a cruiser on these characters, right? See if we can actually fit out cruisers. There's actually 2 cargo containers here, right? So we should be having our afterburners activated so we can move here. We didn't realize we didn't have our afterburners not activated. So here we go. We got like 63,000 in loot, 63,000 in loot, and we got the sealed cargo containers. So here we go. We just go dock up. Go dock up. We already checked industry, right? Yeah, industry. We updated that. That thing was complete. 4 out of 4 jobs. Alright, so we're finally done, right? Finally done. Skill spree, 10,000 points. Complete this mission here. Let's just see what the next one is, just in case we have to decline it, right? Yep. So it's a good thing to check a mission after you complete one, even if you're going to be logging out, just so when you log on tomorrow, she's not going to tell you to go against the main faction you don't want to go against, right? So we can decline this from you without any penalty, request mission. And if she would have told us to go against Galate again, that wouldn't really matter too much because we're logging out. So we log in tomorrow, and then we just decline it tomorrow. And then we got like a few agents of the station to choose from, right? If we can't run an agent, then we can choose one of the other ones. So now, that's done. Let's just get the skill book, right? So we're just going to do the same thing. Go to skills up here. Let's go to spaceship command. Search for Caldari Destroyer. So let's just put this up here, right? Spaceship command, Caldari Cruiser, view market details. And we just have to set a destination to someone that's selling it for 1 million in one of the schools or something. So let's go to this State War Academy over here. Set destination. And then we just have to go and buy skill books for this character. And then this character will soon be able to fly the cruiser as well. Alright, and we're here. So this one we could even do a lot quicker, right? We already know what we want. All we have to do is look for the Caldari Cruiser skill book. We didn't buy it yet, right? Nope. Look for the Caldari Cruiser skill book. Buy it here for 1 billion. Sort by price to make sure you get the cheapest. And we like drag this window bigger if we want. Buy the Caldari Cruiser for 1 billion. And we can even buy the Caldari Cruiser, right? So we can just go show information. Required for level 3 is required for the battle cruiser. So we can just buy this skill book from this window, right? 2.5 billion if we want to trade into that at some time in the future. So we're not going to have to worry about how much the battle cruiser costs, right? Since the battle cruiser is going to cost like 50 million just for the ship. We're going to be able to get money from our main character and then send it over here. So the cruiser's not too expensive, right? The cruiser costs like 10 million, something around that, just to buy the ship. So these characters could actually afford to fly the cruiser without any help from our main character. So we got the ship skills ejected, right? Caldari Destroyer, we got a Caldari Cruiser up here. And then we just need the missile skills, right? I guess we need electronic systems, engineering, energy upgrades to level 2 to get that module, right? The power diagnostic system or the reactor control unit, one of those two. And that was it for that tree, right? I think there's some of the things in the navigation one, right? Might as well just buy some skill books now. Acceleration control, it just costs 50,000. Fuel conversation. This is a member skill probably, but it costs 37,000. That's it. And once you have those, we just inject them. And then we have all the skills here learned. If we wanted to increase our ship's movement speed, if we wanted to increase their agility, and their fuel conversation. And then there was the ones at the missile tab, right? So we just drag like missile launcher operation 3 up here. Because that's what we needed. Then we can just click here to update it. Light missiles, right? We need light missiles level 3. Light missiles level 3 to unlock the heavy missiles. So if you go back here again, Then heavy missiles has been unlocked, and we can buy the heavy missile skill book from this tree. And we could buy like a missile projection, right? We could buy these other missile skill books. Missile projection, rapid launch, just costs 60,000. The other one just costs like 250,000. Target navigation prediction. I think that we need a missile bombardment, right? But let's just double check here. You go to your inventory, eject all these skills that you got, and then you can see what skills you're missing, right? So we do need missile bombardment. This one's just like 100,000, right? These skill books, they aren't expensive or anything. And training into a missile ship is good for all characters because missiles are so easy to train into, right? They work so well. You don't even need that many skills for them. It's just this stuff makes them a lot better. So we have that light missiles 3. We're going to have to do that. Get these onto there. I'll unlock that later eventually. So we'll have everything to fly the cruiser and to use the light missiles, right? I think this goes down here probably. I don't even think we need light missiles above level 1. Oh no, we do. Later, that's right. If we wanted to get the heavy missiles. So here we go, we pretty much just need those ones, right? So we came here, we got the skill books we were looking for. Missile bombardment, we didn't learn that yet, right? Eject the skill. Now we have all the skill books we were looking for. So now let's just go personal assets, go back to our place, right? Caldera Naval Assembly Plat, where the mission agents were. Now let's just go dock up there. So maybe we'll end this video, right? This video is just gonna log in into the alts, do the dailies, skilling spree, and buying a whole bunch of skill books for them so that they'll be able to fly the Caldera cruiser. And then maybe next, should we just make a next video so this is us buying everything for the cruiser? Just because this video is like 42 minutes, right? We already got through a lot. We talked about a lot. We did a lot here. And next one, we'll actually go buy the cruiser, then fit him out on this character, and then maybe go on the main character. So it's just gonna be 2 jumps. And since we've been using our other ship on our main character, right? Maybe we don't actually want to fly the destroyer because it goes so slow, right? We're just comparing it to our super sick ship that we made, right? Super sick ship. Because our ship our speed is like 7.8, 7.9, something like 7.8 AU. So it's like twice as quick, almost twice as quick, almost twice as fast. And the align time is less than 3 seconds, right? 2.94. But then I think once we got that skill, it was 2.79, and then it should be even lower on that ship. So that's something. I think these things go slow, right? Plus the max speed. That other ship goes like twice as fast as this one, or a frigate. Its max velocity is like 512, and the max velocity on our frigates like should be over 1,000 since we trained those skills overnight. So this ship's pretty good for running level 1 missions, right? If you're looking to run level 1 missions, I guess this ship should be able to take any level 1 mission. But if you want to start taking level 2 missions, where you might want to get a bigger ship, and it would make the daily skilling pretty easier, right? Level 2 missions would have more enemies in them, so all we'd have to do is find an easy level 2 security mission, go complete it, and then even if it tells us to kill NPCs, we should be able to find that just in that one mission. Maybe we'll even get some like random mission like Silence the Diplomat, right? Silence the Diplomat, destroy that building, hope to get millions in loot for that building, right? Some of the missions like destroy this building, get millions of loot. So we're done here, completing the missions, got the skills free. We got our skills here, right? 12,000 unallocated. What would we do here, right? We just go to the main character quick or something? Well, let's go to the main character quick, right? We'll log on to him, check him out. Says he has 5 skills completed, and we trained some more last night. So we came on a bit more last night. We did some of these career agents, right? We got them through. All of our skill trainings complete. So we got evasive maneuvering, acceleration control, fuel conversation, and we actually got mechanics 4 out of the way, and we got repair systems. Yeah, so just in 6 hours and 24 minutes, we're going to be able to get the Tech 2 medium armor repair for our battle cruiser to help us run those missions. Then the medium hybrid turret, right? Galante cruiser, and the hull upgrades. We're trading these here. Right? So we're actually making progress. We're actually just about done these things. And then we'll go and retry that mission there. So you check industry. We can't actually update them from there. We're going to have to fly over there and update them, right? 10 jumps away. Wait a minute. It's 10 jumps away? It's 10 jumps away? 20 jumps if you want to make it there safely. But it's actually 10 jumps. So if we actually got a scientific networking 2, science, right? If we just got a scientific networking level 2, we would be able to update it from 10 jumps away, right? So if we actually trade this skill, scientific networking level 2, we would be able to update these because we're just 10 jumps. That's going to take an hour 24 minutes. So we're going to have to, that's super sick. We don't even have to go to the Caldari space, right? As long as we get that skill up, that's good. So there's an industry done, right? Kill one NPC, get 2,500 skill points, that's alright. And the daily reward was just 50,000 ISK, right? Alright. So we'll be doing career agents for a little bit here. Finish them off. We were almost finished them last time. So we'll just do that. We'll go to our alts. We'll get cruisers for them, and then do some more stuff on this character. So that was the daily stuff. That's all we had to do for the daily stuff, right? Check the industry, and when we checked industry on here, it said we could only do it for 5 jumps, and we noticed that it was only 10 jumps, which is actually amazing. So with that information, right, we can learn scientific networking at level 2, and we'll be able to update them. So that was the final thing. You learned these skills, right? That's what we keep saying, right? Your skill tree is going to be good. This is going to be your plan, but as you find out new things that you need right now, you can just drag it on there up to the top, and it'll trade. So that's so sick. You have your skill tree, then you change it constantly.